and I keep hitting the wrong button. So this is the third time I'm starting this. So how do I get this? I'm going to have to just hold this because it won't. So you'll just have to excuse me because I can't get this to flip back and forth without it going to photos and doing a weird thing and shutting itself off. So just bear with me. Okay. Hi everyone. Let me look at the camera because I keep forgetting to look at the camera. I keep looking down and watching my mouth move. So, as you know, on July 17th, I was diagnosed with COVID-19 and was transferred to the isolation ward in Darcy Hall, which is the part of the West Wing. I think it was the West-South Wing that was the isolation ward. And I spent 2 weeks there. So through the end of the month and into the first couple days of August, I was in the isolation ward. And I got a few stories to tell about that. So if you're interested, hit me up and I'll tell you some of the stories. Well, after I got back, about a week or so after I got back, they took an x-ray of my lungs and said that on the x-ray it was hazy, which meant that I had scar tissue on the inside of my lungs, and that meant that the alveoli, the little sacs where the oxygen and carbon dioxide are swapped into the bloodstream and out of the bloodstream to so that you can breathe and that fresh oxygen gets into your bloodstream to get into your bloodstream and get to your muscles and your organs and your brain and your heart so that you can live and think and grow and experience and enjoy life. So, and basically the alveoli are kind of like plastic grocery sacks. And if you hold your plastic grocery sack and swing it through the air, it kind of opens up and catches the air. And that's kind of how these work. You inhale and they catch the air, and the air, your bloodstream runs behind the back of the plastic bag, and the air in the sack, the oxygen goes into your bloodstream, the carbon dioxide goes into the sack, and then the muscles squeeze the sack to push the air back out. And that's how the carbon dioxide gets out. So, with COVID making scar tissue and kind of hardening the little sacks, the plastic bags, they can't open up. So the oxygen and the carbon dioxide, not as much gets swapped. So it cuts down on the amount of oxygen in your bloodstream. So because of that, it hurts your heart, it hurts your brain, it hurts your other organs, it hurts your skin, it hurts everything. So they have given me some physical therapy to do that will help my lungs. And you say, well, how are they going to give you something that's going to open up all these teeny tiny little sacs in the middle of your lungs. Okay? Now, this is what's going to work to help your lungs. Okay? This is not drinking bleach. Okay? Or injecting bleach into your lungs. But it does help you breathe better. Okay, folks? This is a spirometer. It acts kind of like a weight that you lift by inhaling through this tube. And you basically are weightlifting with your lungs. And by doing so, you're breaking up the tissue, the scar tissue, and forcing it to stretch out. It's kind of like if you've got a scar across the side of your knee, and they make you do leg lifts. They put a 5-pound weight around your ankle, and they make you do, say, 30 leg lifts, and do 3 sets of 30 leg lifts. And you got to do that 3 times a day. Well, this is the same thing. I have to do this exercise 3 times a day for 15 minutes. If I can tolerate it. If I start feeling pain, I need to stop and do it later. Now, if I feel I can handle it more, just like they tell the people who have hip replacement surgeries, if you think you can do your physical therapy more times a day, go ahead and do it more times a day. That would be great. If you think you can do 5 extra minutes during your therapy, that would be great too. They just don't want you to overdo it. They don't want you to do 2 hours worth of therapy on this. They only want you to do like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, maybe a half. I don't think they want you doing a half hour, but 20 minutes at a time would be okay. Just do like 20 minutes, take a break for half hour, and then you could do like another 20 minutes. They don't want you doing too much. You're not trying to build muscle. You're just trying to break up scar tissue. So, that's why you're only using, just like I was talking about, you got a scar on the side of your knee, they put a 5-pound weight. You're not trying to build up your calf muscles, you're just trying to break up a little scar tissue. So, let me show you how this works. You see over here, there's a little yellow cup. Well, first of all, this is a spirometer. You could probably get one off Amazon for $5. And you kind of need to know how to use it so you're using it correctly. First of all, you can inhale so that this little yellow cup comes up to the top of the tube. But really what you need to do is keep it in these little boxes here. Because it's a controlled thing. You don't want to jerk your muscles. Same thing with like if you're doing a bicep curl or any other or some other type of exercise. You don't want to rush it. You just want to do it slowly. And then On the other side, this white thing here is the weight that you're going to lift. And this shows the volume of air that you're inhaling. And from the instruction booklet that came with it, which is just a small little 2-page thing, according to it, the lungs in an average height woman is about 2,100 milliliters, and in an average height man is about 2,200 milliliters. So basically about the size of a 2-liter pop bottle. That's how much air your lung can hold. And as you know, air is not just pure oxygen. Air is 21% oxygen, and the rest is made up of nitrogen and argon. And it's a good thing, too, because if it was pure oxygen, if anytime somebody would light something up, the world would explode. Ha ha ha. No, but it's mostly nitrogen and nitrogen and argon. So basically that's why you need a fuel source to keep something burning, because the nitrogen and the argon act as dampeners that put a fire out. So you need a fuel source to keep a fire burning. So, like I said, this is that you want to keep, as you inhale, you want to do it in a controlled manner. You don't want to just inhale quickly. You want to inhale to keep it in these, when you inhale, it's hard to keep it in the little blue boxes, in any one blue box. As long as I don't go over the top of the blue box, I'm usually staying in the top 2 boxes. It kind of bounces around a little bit. I am hitting about anywhere between 1250 and 1500 right now. They would like me to get up to 1750. Now, so that's what the information on it. So let me show you. And after you take a breath and it goes up, you take the hose out of your mouth to let the white weight go back down. So let me show you this. If I could get this placed again, like I had it before, when I didn't realize that I wasn't filming. Here we go. And that's what you do for 15 minutes. And when I'm done, I have a plastic bag that was on my lap that is now probably on the floor somewhere because it's a plastic Ziploc bag. But I've got another one in my purse, and I'll put it in the plastic Ziploc bag and put it up on the shelf until they bother me at the next shift, which starts at 11 o'clock. And that's how that goes. So they want me to do it each shift, and the shifts are basically 7 to 3, 3 to 11, and 11 to 7. And that's how my spirometer works, to stretch and break up the scar tissue in my lungs from COVID-19. And well, I'll see you later. Oh, and the other issue was the diabetes. It affected my pancreas. Well, I gotta tell you, we increased my Trulicity a bit, and now when we took my blood sugar at 4 o'clock for the dinner, my pre-dinner reading, and it was 147, which is better than I've had it in years for before dinner, at least since I've been here at Darcy Hall. So we finally got a handle on my blood sugar, to where it's within the range that I feel much better about, and so does my doctor and my nurse practitioner from Optum. So that's it, guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.